In the last video, Halo the Master Chief Collection started with Halo Reach. And next up is Halo Combat Evolved, but before the review, let's wind the clock back to 1995. Not a lot of people know this, but Halo didn't start off as a first-person shooter. Bungie started brainstorming ideas following Marathon Durandal. One concept was a tank combat game and Bungie was on board. Except for one problem. Jason Jones had a hard time getting the physics to work for the vehicles, and thus the project was changed to a real-time strategy game called Myth: The Fallen Lords in 1997. So what does this have to do with Halo? As time went on, a sequel, Myth 2: Soulblighter, was released in 1998 to critical and commercial success. So with that said, what next? Bungie's next project was appropriately titled Halo. But there was something different about it. It was meant to be an RTS for the Mac, but there was a problem. It was just Myth with a sci-fi skin over it. So it was back to the drawing board and the game became a third-person shooter. When the game was presented at E3 2000, it was way different. Okay, so different isn't the correct adjective, but it was something. Here's an example of an early build of the Master Chief. Fast forward to a little over 1 year later, and on November 15th, 2001, Halo Combat Evolved is launched alongside the Xbox. And this was the game that put Xbox on the map. But the question remains, is the game still as good as it was in 2001? The answer is yes. The game starts us on the Pillar of Autumn following the events of Halo Reach. Pillar of Autumn exits slipspace and the crew see a large ring world of unknown origin. While that's going on, an engineer wakes up the Master Chief from a cryosleep. During orientation, Captain Keyes issues an alert about Covenant forces preparing to attack the Pillar of Autumn. Not long after, the Covenant attack and Master Chief is escorted to meet up with Captain Keyes. The Chief's main objective? Keeping the ship's AI Cortana safe from Covenant hands. If she gets captured, Earth's fate is in jeopardy. Whew, that was quite a trip, but it's not over. With the story out of the way, what about the rest of the game? On the outside, it does look like your average first-person shooter, but it goes beyond that. What made Halo different from the rest is the variety. Just like Reach, Combat Evolved also has awesome weapons, but there are fewer weapons this time. You can't use the energy sword or fuel rod gun this time. There are also fewer vehicles this time around. To be fair, Combat Evolved came out in 2001, while Reach came out in 2010. It more than makes up for it with its more polished mechanics. The real driving force is the narration and plot. Combat Evolved did a better job of story progression. What about the graphics and sound? While many would argue the original graphics look dated, many would also argue they still hold up. What about the 2014 remake? Let's compare them side by side and you decide. Anyways, the sound and soundtrack are top notch and bring Halo together to create a masterpiece. Overall, Halo Combat Evolved gets a 9 out of 10 for making an impact on the video game industry and giving us Master Chief and Cortana.